Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go.
Yo, 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 what's up, though? It's the Danny Brown Show coming to y'all from YMA Studios here in beautiful Austin, Texas. I got the booth boys with me and my booth girl. How y'all doing?
Doing
what up,
great,
bro?
Danny. What's up?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I've just been chilling. I've actually been, man. I be doing some gay as hell shit. I'm fucking for real, man. I'm playing this game. It came out last night, but you know, with Steam, you can put shit in your wish list. You know. And I'll be putting games in my wish list, and I don't be thinking about that shit. And then last night it popped up like a game in your wish list has just been released. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? I ain't even been on Steam. I ain't even like, what the fuck game is this? I look, and it's this game called inZoi, which is pretty much supposed to be like a real life simulator, you know, sort of like Sims.
Okay.
So I started playing this shit, and I'm having a great time. And I'm like, yo, this is gay. Like, why am I loving? Like, I shouldn't be loving, you know, this shouldn't be what I got going on in my life at 44 years old. I shouldn't be having this fun playing this game.
Wait a minute, these are the graphics?
Yeah, oh no, it looks amazing. It's got that Unreal Engine and all that shit.
That's creepy.
It's yeah, man.
Wait, so you have to take selfies with your
I'm
girlfriend
literally
even
thinking
in
like,
this?
cause I got, you know, I just started out my job and shit. I'm a journalist, and I'm at the point now where I just want to get so much cool shit for my house, man, where I'm just ready for the grind to be a baller in this video game. And it just let me think to myself, like, are you depressed? Like, is there something going on in your real life where you want to live this simulated life and you're so engaged in having fun with this game? But
wait a minute, is this type of thing too where now you like spending credits and shit like in 2K?
I haven't seen any, you got to like earn money and shit to buy in the game. And then it also has a cool like 3D printing system where you can put anything in the game. Into your world and shit like that. So I'm gonna be definitely, you know, putting some drip on my nigga and shit like that.
Oh, this is getting
But
crazy.
for the most part, yeah, I haven't been doing no weird shit like going on dates and shit yet. I just been literally just, you know, figuring out the concept of the game and shit like that. I mean, you know, a lot of people is like this, it's gonna be better than Sims and shit like that. I don't even, when it does have those Sims elements and shit, but I think Sims is his own thing, to be honest. But
is it the same thing? Like they could get tired and hungry and all that shit?
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to take a shit and eat and, you know, do all that shit. These motherfuckers, but it do got this cool AI feature. These motherfuckers should be having random conversations. But I'm just saying, I shouldn't be playing these type of games at my age. And I can't, and I'm weak as hell because I was just outside and I was just thinking about it. Like, man, I'm about to get to the crib. Yeah, man, I'm about to figure out this 3D printing shit. I'm about to get some ill furniture and.
But can't you just do all this stuff in real life?
Yeah, but that's the point.
Yeah, it's different though. I get it. I think that's fun. It's a little thing to go to. Now, if you're doing it every day, all the time, I mean, that's
it's going to be a thing.
Oh,
all right,
shit.
We're going to hop into some of these ex Dannies. Well, no, let's spin the motherfucking wheel, man. Man, Chinese buffet, they're great in theory. You feel what I'm saying? Like the concept of it, you just think like heaven on earth, man. But just me, from my experience, like, you know, I worked at a buffet. I tell y'all this shit all the time. I worked at fucking Sweet House. I worked at Old Country Buffet. I know what goes on in the back of those buffets, man. You know, it's not the most clean shit in the world. And I'm no race shit and nothing like that, but I'm just saying people come from different cultures and different forms of life, so the cleanliness of certain shit is different, even on how they prepare the foods and shit like that, you know?
Well, what kind of things went on?
I mean, you know, think about this, man. I was a 14-year-old pot washer, man. You trusted me to wash the pots at 14 years old? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to pass the inspection test. But they ain't gonna be looking all that crazy. So a motherfucker gonna, you know, I mean, every now and then, if you got one of those righteous cooks, he'll pick up a pot like, man, this pot's still dirty. When you got old school cuz, he been working there for 10 years, he loved this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like he think he a chef, like he think he on the bear and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he work at the buffet, he like, hold up, these pots ain't clean. And they get on your ass and shit. So I'm just saying, you gotta understand. And then most of the times, Chinese buffets, it's usually a family organization. You know what I'm saying? And they be living in the same house together, all that shit. And you gotta understand, man, whatever beef went on in the house, that shit coming to the job too. So
Did you ever cook?
Huh?
Did you ever cook?
Was I ever a cook at a restaurant? No, I didn't never get to that level.
What about a
of
waiter?
being a cook. Huh?
Waiter?
No, I never did no waiting. All I ever did was wash pots, man. All I ever did was in the back. When I worked at Burger King, I made the sandwiches. I used to make the Whoppers and shit. Would you trust me to make your Whopper?
I mean, no.
I'm just saying, even though I'm not gonna do nothing ill or nothing of that shit, but I'm just saying, just certain people responsible. You know, like I'm not. A nigga might dig in his nose and not go. You know what I'm saying? Like he just don't. You ain't thinking about. I'm unsanitary like that. It's just hood shit.
I feel like I'd find like a nicotine pouch in my burger.
Yeah, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I'm not good for that type of labor. All right, we jump into some of these Ask Danny's.
Ask Danny.
Hit me up at Danny at the DannyBrownShow.com. That's Danny at the DannyBrownShow.com. First up, we got Inner Monologue. Hi, Danny. Yeah, monologue. Hey, man, sometimes the words come out the way they want to come out. That's the thing about being a good rapper, is knowing how to make words rhyme that don't supposed to rhyme. So sometimes you just say them a little different to just, to just get them there, to get it there.
Monologue does sound better.
A monologue, you got to throw an R in that bitch.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, Danny. I just got over this COVID. That shit still going around?
Yeah, I had it recently.
Oh, yeah, you did.
It was awful.
I'm scared. Man, that shit fucked up. That's how you know it's some bullshit. So niggas still got COVID, but we ain't gonna, it's just whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was always just whatever.
It was pretty much a really intense flu.
No, I ain't gonna, it does suck. Like, I had it twice, and every time I had it, it was fucking death, I was smoking cigarettes and everything, too. I ain't give a fuck. Smoking cigarettes during COVID is crazy, though. Like, you just like, because I thought at that point, I'm like, man, if I'm going to go. So I'm going to do what I'm going to do. All right. Hi, Danny. I just got over this latest COVID strain and I've been binging a bunch of episodes the last couple of days. I just wanted to thank you for helping me through that shit, man. And one of the episodes you were asked about people dreaming in black and white. What's the funniest shit about that? I'm stupid because I got that shit from a JRPG. I got that shit from Persona. That's like that's like one of the dialogues in one of the missions, I think. So I don't even know if that's true or not. I'm just taking knowledge from video game dialogues and I'm putting it into my everyday world,
I think it's true.
All right. Because it was funny too, because on the episode, Andy debated that. He's like, hold up, man. If niggas back then was dreaming in black and white, was they seeing everyday life in black and white? And I'm like, hold up, all right. You kind of got something right there. All right, a small percentage, especially those who grew up with limited access to color media, admit to dreaming in black and white with some studies. But maybe that was just a form of autism back then, but they didn't just know how to diagnose it. So I wanted to think, all right. Okay, anyway, this led me to ask your thoughts on people who have mental dialogue or conscience when they process, they'll have no interdialogue or thoughts. That's some psychopath shit. Congrats to you, Jamie, 33, Dundee, Scott. Everybody got thoughts in their head, right? I think if a person, you ain't got
Some people don't have an inner monologue.
Yeah, I heard that the other day. I'm like, so what the fuck are you hearing?
Blows my mind.
That got to be scary. But I think, when you ever met that kind of person, and they just can't be comfortable with silence. And they just make the smallest bit of conversation. Be like, man, we ain't got to talk about the ants, man. I see it's a bunch of ants on the ground. We got quiet for a minute. You looking at the ants and you just, I wonder what ants do at night. Shut up. We can be cool with silence. So maybe that's the type of people I guess that is a form of like a mental health shit. Cause me as a person that loves being alone, it's so much shit going on in my head. Like, y'all don't understand. I'm having whole presidential speeches, debates. Like, if you knew the type of conversations that went on in my head, like, I could never, and that's why people hear me say crazy shit all the time. You still have to know, I filter this. I'm just saying, I thought in my head, like, should I say this or not? And then it comes out. It's not like I just don't think before I talk. Like, So that let you know how much fucked up shit that's going on. So it got to be some shit got to slip through the cracks. But I'm making sure the worst of the worst that gets shut down. Now, when I was drinking, that's where a lot of that shit would come out, and that's why it's kind of
It says like 30 to 50% of the population.
Maybe that's just women. All right. Sometimes if you waited too late to go to an event, it could be real tough. But with Game Time, they make it a lot easier. You just get online, Game Time has a new feature called Game Time Picks that makes getting tickets for your favorite live events even easier. Game Time Picks filter out the fluff to show you only incredible deals and great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. I know for me, it's always a problem with getting the right seats that I want. You know what I'm saying? I got to be able to sit close. I got to be able to see all the action. But with Game Time, they make that very easy for me. So if you're looking to save on sports, concerts, comedy, and more, check out Game Time Picks. With curated deals, you get the best value every time. Enjoy all-in prices. So what you see is what you pay. I love going to shows, and you also know I love putting on my own shows. No surprise fees at checkout. Want to know what your seat looks like? See a panoramic view before you buy. Plus, with the lowest price guarantee, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference if you find a better deal. And with Game Time ticket coverage, your purchase is backed by the most flexible customer ticket service in the ticketing industry. Get your tickets today. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code DannyB for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code DANNYB for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? Game time. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Let's talk numbers. Traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere from $100 to $250 per session, which adds up fast, but with BetterHelp Online, you can save on average up to 50% per session. With BetterHelp, you pay a flat fee on weekly sessions, saving you big on cost and on time. Therapy should feel accessible, not like a luxury. With online therapy, you get quality care at a price that makes sense and can help you with anything from anxiety to everyday stress. Your mental health is worth it, and now it's within reach. And we all know the summer is approaching us, and you want to get that summer body to be able to be out there on the beach and do all that. But you can't do that if your mind ain't right. So you got to get your mind in order, and you got to be healthy mentally before you can physically. So with over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 billion people globally. It's convenient, too. You can join a session with the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life. Plus, switch therapists at any time. Your well-being is worth it. Visit betterhelp.com/Danny Brown to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Danny Brown. Hey, Danny, I'm so glad you got this show. It's some of the funniest shit I heard in one of my favorite podcasts. I was really asked to be a best man at a friend's wedding, what got me to thinking about plans for a bachelor party. What would your ideal bachelor party be? Thanks, Joe. Now, this is a dumb question because I'm pretty sure for every ideal man, it's the bachelor party. It's the last hoorah. What do you think a motherfucker want to go on? Now, morally, can that go on? No. We know we don't supposed to be doing shit like that. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of niggas that do. But I want that motherfucker to be looking like the motherfucking, that Nelly video that was on BET Uncut. When he was putting the credit card between the bitch ass and all that shit. Tip drill. Yeah, that was the name of it. I want this shit to look like tip drill. Will it look like tip drill? No, because we all gonna be scared of what our girls gonna be thinking we doing. Everybody gonna be in that bitch with PTSD. So, yeah. We want the bachelor party to look like tip drill. But we know the bachelor party gonna be with, oh man, I'm terrified in this motherfucker, man. I'm trying to do shit. So yeah, my bachelor party, man, it ain't no bitches. We playing video games. Like we doing the last shit we can do as niggas. We just gonna chill. You want to smoke your weed, you want to drink your beer, and we gonna, cause once you get ain't no more of that hanging like we teenager shit no more, man. A nigga got to cut the grass. A nigga got other like men, family shit to do. Cause I don't care what nobody say. Even if you get married and y'all don't got kids and shit, that's still like your family now. That's family. So whatever the fuck you got going on with your family, you got your full-time job is to take care of your family now. Like when you out here a nigga in the wild just going rogue, single man, that's why that should be depressing and it be hard because you be lonely and shit, man. A nigga find peace with having, family, making sure everything taken care of. Now, don't get me wrong, your ass being that motherfucker, like, I just want to be alone sometime too. But that's the duality of men. All right. Next up, we got Addict girlfriend. Hey, Danny, my girlfriend is alcoholic and has a lot of trauma that needs to be addressed. We've been in a relationship for 5 years, and it has reached a point we are currently on a break again because of it. We have broken up once again before due to similar reason. We said we would work on it, but here we are again a year later. I understand that ultimately she needs to want to help herself in order for her to heal. I do really love her, and she is functional in the sense that she can hold a job and take care of things that need to be done, but we keep getting into fights due to issues stemming from her trauma and addiction. The question is, should I keep trying to make things work between us, or should I give up and go back to the world of Warcraft and gooning while I finish my master's? Love the podcast. Congrats on your sobriety. Shout out to the Booth Boys and Girls. Brian. Now, I was the addicts in my relationship, so being on the other, and now that's why I love my girl so much, because she stuck through me through all that shit. So I will say, if you really love her, more than anything, you need support, because you leaving her is just gonna make that downward spiral just go even crazier, So if you really care about her, I mean, not even more so on some girlfriend, boyfriend, just like, damn, I care about this person's life, because that's what it kind of is at that point. It's like a matter of life and death. So even if you don't feel like the relationship work, I would still, like, just based on like how much you probably care for this person, try to get them the best help they need and be there for them if some fucked up situation happened, because, a lot of times people dislike that because they feel like they ain't got nobody, All right, next up we got best of to Danny in the booth. Yeah, it got dark, didn't it? You know what I'm saying? Because I was the drunk motherfucker, so, and I know I put people through hell, So, I'm sorry, mama. All right, I'm a new fan. I love the show. Do you have any favorite episodes, clips, or guests that I should check out? You've got a lot in the bank. I'm not sure where to start. Love being. I mean, I can't say that, like I said, most of them old shits, I was drunk. That shit was funny, but a nigga not proud of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I will say, I mean, I was happy with I can't say it was a great episode, but just because of the, what it meant. It was me when I, the first episode of me being out of rehab, because, I really did miss you guys, so I was like, yo. And then we recorded a lot of episodes, so we kind of held it down while I was gone and shit. But just knowing, people knew I was gone, because I could have possibly got out like, fuck that podcast shit, But I powered through. And, because it even just took a long time for me to even get comfortable with doing that shit again, because it fucking, I feel like maybe like the last few months I kind of hit my stride again. But that's just, I feel like just being repetitious and shit like that. And just, and then I'm just more comfortable with, sobriety and just being happy. I'm back to being myself, because I think a lot of times, man, a motherfucker was drinking and getting out, you think you're funnier being fucked up. And then I just had to realize, like, no, nigga, you just retarded anyway. So that's that. All right. But you was about to say something, Chad?
I was gonna say you seem much happier recently.
Oh, now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my money up, not my funny up. I mean, it should be the opposite way, right? Because then if I get my funny up, I get my money. All right, whatever. All right, next up we got, hey, Danny, can I mix your next album? Jay, fuck no. How you think that shit work, J-Tron? Just because you're that J, and I don't want it to say that. You could be the most amazing mixer in the world, but just because I knew in the credits it's going to say mixed by J-Tron, I don't want to be involved with any of that. I'm actually just started mixing my album right now, and the person that's mixing right now, it's you guys in for a treat. But we don't know. We never know how this shit works out with mixing, Chad, it's a very strenuous process. It's one of the most you ever get the problem like sometimes you got a demo and you like, oh, this song is fired, and as soon as it get mixed, you're like, oh, this shit is trash.
Yeah.
It's like the mix exposed it. What is that?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when it like sounds too clean, it's
that's
not
you
the
gotta
vibe
love with the demo, and then you mix it like, oh, this shit kind of trash.
Yeah, and it's hard to get like engineers to hear what you hear in your head and the way you want it. So it's a lot of notes and communication about it.
Don't get me wrong, I love that dirty lo-fi shit as much, but I think it's a time and place for all of it. I mean, if that's the aesthetic, that's the style of that music in some sense. So it's certain shit that I can't take. I need a great mix on that shit. I even now, like, man, like a lot of the newer like rap songs, like the drums don't even hit that hard no more. Like they don't care about drums like that. It's more of an 808 thing which is cool too. But I remember like when the snares would be cracking and shit. I guess that's like old school 90s hip hop mentality. Thought I'm a geezer, man. What they want me to like?
I like it when the mix sounds nice, but there are elements of it that are
that's why I like underscores so much.
Lo-fi and
Underscores, I feel like be having the cleanest shit, but then it be like fucking distorted kicks and shit that sounds so fucking crispy and shit. I love that shit. Shouts out to underscores. All right, I'm jumping to some weird web videos.
That's some weird shit from the web.
Yeah, she farted and made I don't know. I feel like she's probably ugly in elementary school. That'd be the ugly. Then they finally get a little hot and be like anything for attention because it's stupid. This is stupid. Like, so I knew you was ugly when you was young and shit. You just happy you look decent now. I'm gonna say that's a California 7. You know. Oh, that's a Midwest 9. You're Midwest 9, but it's a California 7. New York 6. All right, man, because New York are a little meaner than the West Coast. But all right, she's cool though. She got her Instagram name on her T-shirt. This is all crazy, man. Everything about this, the Temu stretch leggings, the crazy Amazon red bottoms. I hate you. This be the white girl that the black mamas be like, stay away from them white girls. It be who they talk about. She gonna ruin your life. It be them. So it don't be all white girls. It just be them. All right. But yeah, stay away from them bitches.
Oh, good job.
That goat.
I know. Look at that white goat. Oh, they are so cute.
That
I know. Look, there's a black one.
black one.
Black and white.
What?
Yeah.
He gonna be a comedian or something. Now that nigga funny, man. But this shit as a kid, look at her. That's hilarious, man. We used to go like school trips and shit, like going to like the zoo, and we used to go like Detroit. We had the science museum and shit. They got the planetarium and shit. That shit was never a good time for me. Like, did y'all have fun on school field trips? Was that like, did y'all used to be like excited? Like, well, like we got a field trip. That shit was never lit to me. I used to be like, oh man, this some bullshit, man.
Kinda, because you could fuck around a little bit.
Man, we went to the apple orchard. I got stung by a bee. Man, I was like, fuck this shit, man. But I'm just saying, like, I never like going to the farm, or like the zoo, like hay rides and shit, like October, like Michigan. I guess Michigan different, right? But all that shit, man, I never liked that shit, man. Like kids used to be so geeked, and like I used to be like, man, I just wish we just stayed in class, man. Just like, cause I can't. Like in school, you can I was always lazy too. Like in school, you can just do nothing.
You can sleep.
Yeah, but this shit, you gotta walk around, and be in you in crazy climate changes and shit. It's motherfucking fall. It's October. We got the motherfucking pumpkins, picking up pumpkins. It's cold as hell out here. You know what Michigan like in October?
Yeah, I hated all that shit, man. That was always so boring to me. It always felt so forced. Like
it needs to be long as hell too. Like by the time y'all get back to the school, you tired than a motherfucker, man.
That was like a full day at work. Like, why did we work today?
Yeah, I'm trying to actually think. Was it like ever a trip that I was just like geek? No.
Did you do the Pilgrim? You remember that shit?
Pilgrim.
Yeah, the Pilgrim. I don't know. That's what we used to call it in SoCal. They'd put us on like an old ship, and we'd have to like pretend like we were fucking pirates or some shit. It was the weirdest fucking thing.
Nah, man. See, y'all had like we couldn't do shit like that in Michigan, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. That's right. You fair.
Yeah, we couldn't do shit like that.
I hated that.
Yeah,
So
we had hay racks and pumpkin patches.
Yeah, it
and
was
shit
just
like
hay
that.
rides and pumpkin apple orchard.
Yeah.
And it's not fun.
The
You know what I'm
zoo.
saying? Yeah, the zoo. Yeah, I told y'all, man. This never was a good time. All right. I mean, I guess we never. No, that would be like church trips. Now, church trips, you would go on like amusement parks and shit like that. You ain't going to no amusement park school. School trips is supposed to be like some learning experience type deal. Even though what the fuck am I learning at the apple orchard? We was just getting apples and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like drinking apple cider and donuts and shit. Even though I ain't gonna lie, them donuts and apple cider, that shit be banging at the apple orchard though. It's different. It's a different whole situation.
Did you ever go to like theaters or musicals or shit like that?
I probably would have liked that kind of shit, but no.
Like, I think we did like
I went to public school, nigga.
So did I.
Oh yeah, we did. You right. We did go to Nutcracker. That was like elementary school though. We went
like
to the Fox. But yeah, we went to the Nutcracker. But I don't like that Nutcracker shit, man. That music, it always just felt like it sounded like it's some happy shit, but something about the Nutcracker like theme songs and shit, like all that shit sounded like evil or something. Like
Bro,
he was
it's
trying
eerie.
like you was trying to like manipulate me or something, man. Like to steal money out my mama purse or something. Like I just felt evil. Like every time the Nutcracker theme song used to come on as a kid, I used to always have to like block out evil thoughts and shit. So I think it was like doing something to me. So every time I was for real, I go to Nutcracker, I'm like, I'm gonna kill a motherfucker in this bitch. So like I gotta just keep myself away from certain shit like that. That shit triggers me. When you think of businesses skyrocketing in sales, like Drew House and Death Wish Coffee, you naturally think of amazing products, cool brands, and brilliant marketing. But what's often overlooked is the powerful platform behind these businesses, making selling and shopping seamless. For millions of companies, that platform is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet and a not-so-secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling, on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more, sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Drew House and Death Wish Coffee uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/DannyB, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/DannyB to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/DannyB. All right, what we got
There's
next?
a black one.
Oh yeah, the black goats. Yeah, but yeah.
My little sister's here with me, and she has crazy hair. So say hi, Alea. Say hi. Here.
Oh shit. I used to do that shit to my little brothers and shit. For real, we used to torture each other, man. What we used to do though, I think that's what a lot of motherfuckers in the hood do. We just used to throw water on each other, man. Like waterboard each other and shit. Like you couldn't fall asleep around motherfuckers. You just fall asleep and motherfuckers just dump a whole big ass cup of water on your fucking face and shit like that. So yeah, we used to torture each other as kids, man. I feel bad now. None that I'm kind of, cause I used to bully one of my little cousins.
Yep.
And I kind of, now I'm grown. I'm like, damn, man, that wasn't right. Cause for real, cause I used to get bullied. I know what it's like to get bullied. But isn't that hurt people kind of situation too? Cause I feel like that's all it was. I was getting bullied at school and shit. I'm coming home bullying them motherfuckers, man. I'm taking out my shit. So,
I feel like the majority of kids did that though. Like there's probably a time where all of us got bullied and were.
Cause we don't got a moral compass, man. The most mean motherfuckers in the world is kids, man. You hear the shit they take, like that's what I'm trying to tell you. They like I got the filter to stop that shit. They ain't got no be ugly around a kid. You gonna know you ugly, man. For real, kids. If you, I think that's how most ugly people know they ugly because the kid told them. They'll just see you like, what happened? The kid will say something crazy. All right, what we got next? Oh, yeah.
That's too slow. Try the nail. I did that before. Good.
Let the clip go.
You got your foot. And so many times?
My foot is so numb I can't feel it all.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, this will be me. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't do no type of labor, man. I'm not the most. This would be me. So
I don't even understand what the goal was there. What the fuck was he trying to do?
Yeah, why so many nails in a row?
I think this was. I mean,
That seemed like a setup, right?
This just was for the video,
Yeah,
man.
that was a setup.
See, look, we done debunked it that quick, man. But to be honest, when I looked at it, like when the nail was in his shoe, it didn't even look like his toe was right there. Like that shoe was extra big as hell.
Exactly, yeah.
You know? Like it didn't even seem like it's, like you see how dented like the toe was on that boot. Like he ain't had his foot wasn't right there. Like that's a big ass boot. Look, you see how it's dented right there? Like yeah, your foot is at the fucking where the shoestring's starting. You got on fucking Shaq shoes and shit. Cause look at the other one. The other one creased like that too. Like you can see it.
Yeah.
I know. We used to wear each other's shoes and shit. So I've had some too big. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's what's killing me right now, man. I don't know. Since I've been losing weight, my feet been getting smaller, man.
Oh no, you got to get the new sizes.
Is that a thing?
Oh shit.
Well, you know where to donate them.
I mean, I got a lot of shoes right now. I mean, you wear 10?
I could.
Oh, see.
I could.
10 and a half.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
But no, I think I'm gonna have to. Cause even I swear, man, I got some. Like I said, I bought a lot of shoes this week, and yeah, some of them I'm like, man, my shit feel a little loose than normal, man. Nothing like, man, I don't feel comfortable with a flopping shoe, and you got to buy those heel stopper deals and shit. And that shit suck, man. But yeah, all right. But yeah, I'm just not.
So here's a little note to self: if anyone runs into a turtle, save it. Don't just leave it on the road. They're so cute.
Yeah, this ain't no lie.
Turtle saving is a hobby.
She gon'.
Oh. But no, though, man, she ain't lying, man. I remember when I used to live in my old neighborhood in Michigan, man. I used to go running and, it's my same routine. Like, I got nice go jogging in the mornings and shit. And every day, like, I get to the same little part, it always be this turtle over there. He was a nice-sized turtle, too. I would see the turtle, so that was, like, my thing. I'm like, yo, look at the turtle. Look at that nigga. I'll run past him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the turtle. But it was like a creek type of situation over there. But he would be like, like on the sidewalk. Like all he got to do is like go down like a hill and he'll be back at the water and shit. Maybe he walked up too far, but now he on dry land. So I would see him every day. And I'd be like, yo, what up, turtle? And that was that. And then one day I ran past this motherfucker. Somebody rolled over his ass. He was turtle soup. He just was a flattened shell, cracked all up. He was pancaked. Imagine a turtle pancaked. And I was like, man, I should have saved that nigga, man. Every day I was running past him and he was crying out for help, but I just couldn't really get. We was locking eyes, and every time he was just like, man, I'm about to die out here, man. Like, would you do something? So I kind of feel responsible for his death a little bit, man. Like, that's like accessory to murder kind of shit. Like, I could have saved him, man. So I kind of feel her. But I never was then I killed the other turtle with the fish tank. Remember I told y'all about that? I got the turtle from school. No, that was a frog. That wasn't a turtle.
Wait, you killed it?
I'm an amphibian murderer, man. Like, I got amphibian hats, man. That's all I got. Even because it's mad. Do y'all got those mad like little lizard shits by y'all crib?
Yeah, the geckos?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I done bodied them.
They don't come inside because my cat will kill them.
No, I done bodied a few of them. Not on purpose, though.
Like you put them in the terrarium, but you didn't feed them right? What you mean?
No, I ain't taking these niggas in as pets. I'm talking about they be all around my crib.
Like you kill them on purpose?
No, but I done bodied a few. Like just,
Actually, you know what? No, I guess I know what you're saying. I woke up to one, I was opening a box and the motherfucker was on the backside of like duct tape. Mm-hmm. And it was just like a crushed fucking gecko. I'm like, how the fuck do you even get in there?
That's what I'm saying. Like even like in front of my door, one of them was cooked alive. Yeah. I'm like, damn, nigga, you couldn't move?
Yeah, they just got no fucking survival instinct.
They don't be chasing them. They be deep around my crib though. And then they be all in the driveway and shit, so the motherfuckers be getting rolled over. But shouts out to the geckos in the hood, man. I done seen a lot of weird animals in my hood. I told you I seen foxes and shit. I freaked out, man. Snakes, man. I don't know, man. That's one thing about Texas, man. This shit been getting scary, man. But I will say this is the calm before the storm. Us getting this little rain, because I already know, man, that little day, I've been enjoying myself doing my little farmer walks in the backyard and shit. But then that one little day where it was 90, I was like, oh no, we can't do this no more. Like this ain't, I've been doing this all fall, but now it's, it's time, it's over. Like it's over, so I got.
Did you get hail the other day?
No.
We did.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to pay for no more windshields, man. All right, man, that was it.
Happy birthday.
Oh man, they done bust up in the goon cave.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
That's what I be telling y'all, man. Yeah, man. That's why I'm done with jacking off, man. Just so I don't get caught, man. I mean, it's like, you know, when you're younger, like getting caught jacking off at 40 is crazy, man. But I'm just saying, it's like, because how you get caught? You can't get caught. You only could get caught if you in somebody else's house, you know. But you getting caught in the houses you own, like that's crazy, man. Like, so I don't want to, you know. But yeah, man. But I will say, like I said, man, the social media break has been desexualizing my brain a little bit. I'm not as that just seeing horn dog activities in my brain that I have to stop. Like, why you think I like that? That hasn't been happening. It's been cool. I will say I had so many books that I wanted to get through. I think reading for me, like once I got through one, I was like, man, I read, man. I'm not about to pick up another one, man. Like I did one, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
What'd you read?
I got it in my bag. It's I'm kind of embarrassed about it, man. I'll show you after the show, man. You know,
You got it.
you know, but I just don't. You know, sometimes you gotta throw them off the scent, man. I don't want nobody to know where I'm going with my life, man. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be a secret. We gotta keep the persona, man. This is going to tear away the veil. It's just toe ring bitch activities, man. That's all it's been, man. Which has been great for me, man. I ain't gonna lie. I have this week though, man. I was just telling any man. Ever since I got down to this 150 pound range, man, it's been I mean, I this is what I wanted. I wanted to be ribs and dick and all that, and it's been, you know, I look cool in the mirror and shit, man. But man, I'm hungry than a motherfucker, man. I'm talking about like ravenous. Like I don't know if I can do this anymore, man. I'm really thinking to myself, man, like why I really I told you, I talked to myself, I really in my head, like, why are you doing this, man? Like what do you got to prove, man? Like you're 44 years old, like, man, man, you're starving, man. Like, what are you doing? So, I don't know.
It's good to be healthy though.
But now I'm scared to gain weight. So it's been, I just been sticking to my workouts, man. I mean, at this point, man, I'm already starting to see progress and shit. So I'm already motivated to keep going. But I know the old me, this has been a time where I'm like, all right, this is stupid. I'm done. So I'm powering through. Been fucking eating oatmeal and shit, man. This shit is crazy, man. But you know, it is what it is, man. Like I'm good. I'm happy. I'm fitting clothes. But that's the thing that's killing me. I told you my feet shrink. Now I'm size 28 in jeans, but I always bought 32s. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I'm at 32. That's crazy.
Same. 28,
so now,
dog?
Yeah.
What?
So now on my 32s, I got the duck bill now. You looking like I'm walking around with boners. And a lot of these jeans I really love. Like some of these jeans, I'm like, man, I can't buy another pair of these jeans, man. So now I got to fucking buy new jeans. So now I've been buying some 28s. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know where to donate those too.
You don't want none of these. I flare legs.
Bro, I wear all that shit. But you should tailor them though.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
You're right.
You're smaller. So
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that is perfect. But then this is going out of my way to do shit.
You sound like me.
That's just going out of my way. That's the fucked up part. I would rather buy another pair of the same jeans in a smaller size than get my ass up and go to the fucking tailor, seamstress or some shit to go get them shits fixed.
I hate that I completely understand that.
Just because that's going to get delivered to my doorstep.
Yeah, I ain't got to do work.
I got some pants tailored recently and they kind of fucked them up.
Really?
Yeah.
But that is what you're supposed to do with jeans anyway. Like, it don't matter what size they are. You still should go get them kind of sized up because none of them fit the same. You get 32s, you know, they all different cuts and shit, you know? That's why them Korean niggas and them Asian niggas, man, that's why them niggas be fresh, man, because them niggas be fucking getting everything tailored. Like, they get everything to fit their body. And that's what makes shit, that's why they look so dope wearing clothes and shit, because all they shit is proportioned to their body. And plus, them niggas is all small and shit, too. You know, they got them, you know, short. You can't, you know, they can go in the store and get everything, you know. My arms are long as fuck. That's what's throwing me off now. Like with certain shirts and shit, I'll be like, man, my arms is too fucking long for this size. And then if I go up bigger, then it's stupid. All right, why am I having this conversation with y'all? I love y'all. All right, let's go. All right, we're getting ready to get.
María.
Oh, shit.
Hoy vamos a desayunando con María.
Yeah, that's one of them dead monkeys, man. She gonna have only way, man. Yeah, the dead monkey is crazy, man. But yeah, I ain't got nothing for the dead monkey, man. I ain't got time for that, man. That's it. Ain't got no feeling, man. It's gone. You gonna be pounding away, and it's just gone. Like I need a sensitive monkey. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see the look of fear in your eyes when you feel the sword go up. Like that's what I want it to look like. Like I really just like medieval times. Like I just stabbed you with a sword. Like that's the look in your eyes I want you to have when you look at me. When I put the shaboinker up in you. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she gonna giggle at me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. That's why it's spicy, man. I'm all right. Let me get off this show. All right, we out here. This shit is getting too crazy, man. It's getting out of hand. All right, man. We get ready to get up out of this motherfucker, man. I will say, man. So yeah, next week I'm finally off of this social media break, man. And so yeah, if you sent me happy birthday wishes, I didn't see that shit, but I love y'all, motherfuckers, and thank you. But yeah, I don't think I'm ever coming back. I mean, I don't. I really do just feel like it would be so stupid. And I just figured out, like, I used to have like sometimes like early in, I have like anxiety like problems, like when you holding your breath too long or something, and it feel like you're gonna faint and you're just not breathing and shit. And some people say that's like old trauma and type shit. That's like shit, and meditation does help with that. But I have noticed, man, like just since I haven't been fucking with social media and none of that shit, I have not been going through that shit like that, man. And that alone is like enough for me to just stay away from that shit, just to not have that. Cause I don't know, maybe I see shit sometime and I just get, you know what it is too? I hate people so much that shit make me care about shit I shouldn't be caring about. Like you ever been on social, like you ever go on Insta, I sound like I'm 80 years old, keep calling it social media. But you ever just, went on Twitter, X, Instagram, whatever the fuck. You was in a good mood, but you went on there and then you seen somebody just say some sad, like, oh man, they done killed my dog. I love my dog. I've been with her for 30 years, man. I love my dog. It got ran over by a fire truck. And then they got a picture of the tail just sitting there or some shit. Then now your whole day ruined and you said, I don't give a fuck about your dog. But for some reason, this invaded my world and I feel like I should have some type of emotional reaction to it. And since I've been away from that shit, I don't give a fuck about other people's problems or other people doing good. Like, I just don't give a fuck no more. Like, fuck what anybody doing. I know what I'm doing. And I think that's what that was sometimes. I go on there, even sometimes you'll go on there and even sometimes you'll get the hater in you. You see somebody doing some baller shit. You're like, man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see stuff that kind of ruins my day, but like I have to do it for the show.
Yeah, and I don't see nothing. I've never seen nothing on there that made my day. Even though people, I can put out a song and people can send me praise, but like, oh, this song was dope, or that. You're still gonna get some people that's gonna say some bullshit about it, and then you might gravitate to the bullshit more than 99 people said it was dope. The one person said they hated it, and you care more about the motherfucker that said they hate it. But yeah, I don't like people like that much. So I don't care about your problems. I don't care about your GoFundMe. I don't care about none of that shit no more, man. Like, it's over with. So
I would get it. I would get rid of it, but I'd still need it to because I'm doing.
Obviously, I still need it for work.
Stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna still have to post shit about my music and shit. But I don't even know. I feel like at this point of like X, Twitter, I don't even think that motherfucker matter for music no more. Like, I don't even think that shit will even help you in your musical career.
Yeah, the stuff I see that has a lot of views music-wise, it's like, no, who's going to follow them and listen to their album or their music? It just seems like not great music, and it just seems like social media music.
And that's crazy for somebody that I feel like Twitter definitely made my career. It's cooked. I'm sorry, y'all. It's cooked. All right, let's spin the wheel and get out of here. And I hate it, man. I got to go to TikTok now. So I got to be up on that motherfucker doing dance moves. God damn it. How do I tell people I got music coming out now? Gravity bongs. I never was a bong guy, man. I used to buy bongs and shit just because I thought it would be cool just because, you get this when you smoke weed for so long, you become a part of like this stoner lifestyle. So you just think all weed shit is cool. That was the one thing where that's kind of like a drug addict brain. Like a motherfucker, motherfuckers that smoke weed. Like I remember coming one time, we was at we just landed, and the homie, we was at somewhere, like I can't remember where we was at, but this nigga, as soon as we got out of baggage claim, he just fired up a joint. I'm like, damn, nigga, at the airport? But people that smoke weed that much, they don't think smoking weed anywhere is bad. It's like they get this warped perception of smoking weed. So I was kind of like one of those guys too. And so I would just buy bongs just to kind of like have a collection and you smoke, but that shit is just too harsh. And I also think what happens is when you smoke blunts and shit for too long, you just get addicted to the nicotine and the tobacco of the blunt or whatever the fuck. So I just like blunts. And then I got to the point, but I would say papers, nothing's going to beat the way they intended for you to do it, the way they started it. All this new shit motherfuckers creating, man, smoking grabba leaves and weird shit. It was smoke that shit in papers, man. That's the way it was created. That's the best way it is, so.
Did you ever make a gravity bong?
Yeah, nigga, I've been on some broke shit with a fucking Faygo 2-liter.
Yeah.
And some roaches. I'll get busy. Nigga, the craziest shit, a nigga just roll up a roach blunt without breaking down the roaches. Just put the roaches in that motherfucker like he about to start a race. Like it's a race car, NASCAR 500 with the blunt and just stack roaches all up side by side and just smoke that shit like that. Nigga. You need to go get an EBT card or something, man. All right, I love y'all motherfuckers. See y'all, man. Say channel. We out, man. Peace.